Peter, you guys had three players out on international duty, another one out on the back line due to suspension. How did you feel that your guys performed in replacement of those guys?
Yeah, I thought the game was from opening whistle to the final whistle. I thought that we were in control. I thought we were very disciplined defensively. I thought we kept the ball exceptionally well. And the only criticism I had in the first half is I said that we were a little bit, or we just needed a little bit more urgency around the box. You know, when we were serving the ball, maybe get more guys in there. But you know, credit to them in that they had at times they had 7 guys inside the box. It's not easy to find a person at that moment or in the game just because there's so many bodies in there. But again, credit to the guys for the second half in that they, you know, we talked about being a little bit more risk-taking around the box, and I think it proved itself in the goal. It was a shame that we couldn't get the second one because it would have been nice to get that cushion. But at the end, those are massive 3 points moving forward.
And then Crozet's influence on the right-hand side was really strong. I mean, what did you see from him, or what kind of was there an instruction for him to really take on the fullback like that one-on-one?
Well, I would agree with your comment that he was very good. He was exceptional tonight, and I mean they didn't have an answer for him. What he is, he's really powerful. He's really explosive with the ball, especially 1v1. And yeah, I mean we wanted to be a little bit more 1v1 on that side, and then the other side we wanted to have a little more combination play, which we had, I think, with Girso on the left, and gave a chance when Girso was playing wide, gave a chance for Felipe to play in between the lines a little bit more, which definitely helped us going forward.
With Felipe, you just mentioned him. I mean, first goal since he's come back from the injury. How consequential do you think it is just to see one go in the back of the net?
I think for him is, you know, he was feeling really good to start of the season, and he was very confident and in great form. And I think he's been trying for a while to get back in that form, and I kept telling him it's going to come and just be patient. And, you know, he strikes the ball really well. He's got good placement, sees the field really, really well. And so just the finish was great, and it was at a good time because we needed it for sure.
So you just give Dom a hug before the match, or did you guys get to converse at all?
Yeah, we talked about a lot of different things. Yeah.
And on the topic of Dom Dwyer, he's obviously a man to watch during this match, but your team held him to only 17 touches, 4 shots on goal, or 4 shots and only 2 on goal. What was kind of the recipe defensively to that tonight? And Fontes kind of having his first game, how important was he in stopping Dom Dwyer?
Yeah, we had a feeling that maybe to start the game they might press us a little bit, but we've also felt that over the course of the game, and especially a lot of minutes, that they would probably drop back to at least midfield, which that actually started very early on, and that the one way that they were going to get at us was by the counter. And so you saw the mistake we made in the first half when they won the ball and he just took off and went on the kind of the breakaway. Tim made a great save. Tim actually made 2 really good saves to keep us in the game. But I would say, you know, to Fontes' side is that he reads the game exceptionally well. He's very calm. Fits into the way that we want to play really, really well. And then I would say just as a team, we were very disciplined. As we went forward, we were really balanced well so that it was hard for them to, if you will, really get out on the counter. Many times when they started to try to attack, we just had enough numbers to delay the game that it really never amounted to anything. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that we were disciplined and focused in those moments really, really well, which a lot of times you can lose that because you're, you know, got the ball so much, you think, we have the ball and everything should be fine, but we were really organized in those moments.
It also looked like Graham Zusi on one of the corners in that second half was looking for Fontes but couldn't find him on one of those plays. What, during practice, were you doing to get him implemented in those set pieces?
Well, I would say more along the lines that we noticed in the first half, that they were a little bit more attracted to the near post space. And so we were trying to play the ball to the back stick. Be honest with you, it would have probably been great if we would have hit a couple in the first half to Seth because he was wide open at the back stick. And we were trying to do that as well in the second half, but I think they caught on a little bit in the second half and had a little better balance in the game.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
You talked about cycles the season runs in, there ebbs and flows, things like that. As you look at your team going into this stretch, September, toward the end of the season, what do you see from this team now and their approach to this stretch run?
We got a bunch of games left. We need to keep getting points. I think that we're starting to hit the form we want as a team. The fact that everybody is, it's one getting back healthy, it's another getting fit to play. So most of the guys are getting there. Kyrie's probably the one that's the furthest away at the moment. And I'm talking about the guys that are available. He needs a little bit more, time, if you will, just to play a little bit. But he's getting close. And then, it's going to be great, if we can continue on the way we are in regards to our health and fitness. It means that we're going to have a strong group going into the last stretch here at the end of the season. But, make no mistake about it, these points tonight were huge for us. It's great to get points at home and then see what you can do on the road. And if you can steal some, they become bonus points and keeps us in the mix of the group. There's a few teams that have one game ahead of us at the moment. And so that's good as well.